This is a very basic chair yoga video. There are lots of things that you can do in a chair, and in this practice, we'll be doing the most basic of moves. We'll move the spine in the 7 different ways that you can move the spine, and we won't be moving fast because we're trying to keep cool in this practice. In yoga practice, poses that are cooling tend to be more forward bends, not back bends. So we'll be doing more forward bends, but there's a specific way to do those forward bends when you're seated in a chair doing yoga. We'll begin seated at the front part of a chair that's not a padded chair. The particular chair that I'm using doesn't have a back, and that's what a lot of yoga studios have, but whatever chair works for you, please sit down, sit forward on your sitz bones with your feet hip distance apart. Begin by moving the spine forward and back with your hands on top of the thighs. Just move forward and back on your sitz bones. Draw your shoulder blades in this movement as you create just a little bit more opening for the upper chest, rocking forward and rocking back. And now rock on all different sides of the sitz bones. So you're making a circle, and make that circle fairly wide. And now make your circle in the opposite direction. Go as far as possible, circumnavigating the sitz bones. Keep both seated on the chair seat. Now hold on to the chair seat with the left hand. With the left hand holding onto the chair seat, take your right hand to your head, press your head back to open the throat, lift your right elbow a little bit more, reach over to the left side, and rise up. Take your right hand to the chair seat, pull up with the right hand, take your left hand at the occipital ridge, it's called, right at the top of the neck, back of the head, press back, lift your left elbow up and reach over to the side and get this nice stretch. And inhale, rise up. Take your left hand down, take your right hand to your head again. Now reach your head over toward the right, press your head back into your hand. It's got this nice fullness there. Pull up with the left hand and just feel the length that you get in the neck. Push back with the head and rise up. Take your left hand to your head, pull up with the right hand, reach over to the left side, and feel the stretch on the left. One more time. Take your left hand down to the chair seat, pull up with the left hand, reach your right arm up and reach over. Now take your right hand to the left ribs. See if you can turn your ribs just a little bit more. Reach your right arm up and over again. Lift up. Take your right hand to the chair seat. Take your left arm up. Reach over. And now see if you can get just a little bit more out of the stretch by taking the hand to your ribs. Lift your ribs up, turn your ribs slightly, take your left arm up again and over. and rise up. Take your hands back to the chair back, bend your elbows and hug the elbows in toward each other for this nice opening of the chest. Try to keep that nice opening and interlace your fingers behind your back. With the fingers interlaced behind your back, press your knuckles to the low back, hug the elbows in, and draw forward without rounding the upper back. So keep your head lifted, the shoulder blades hugging in, the elbows hugging in. Now press the palms of your hand to the low back and press your flesh down toward the chair to lift yourself out of the pose. Try that one more time. First, take the hands to the chair back, and maybe you can take the hands a little bit higher. Hug your elbows in, bend the arms slightly so the elbows can hug in. Keep that. Interlace your fingers, the second favorite way to do so, and press your knuckles to the low back. Draw forward, but keep the spine as elongated as possible. This time, if you wish, you can take the interlaced fingers off the back and inhale, lift yourself up out of the pose. Release your hands, walk your feet over to the left side and hold on to the chair back. As you hold on to the chair back, push with the left hand, push the chair back forward. With the right hand, pull back. Try to go easy on this twist. Sit tall and sit slightly forward on your sitz bones and just hold this twist. Maybe you can even take your gaze over your left shoulder. And come out of the twist. Come to the opposite side. As you come to the right side, hold on to the chair back again. Have your feet about hip distance apart. Pull the left hand, but push the right hand on the back of the chair. Sit tall, sit slightly forward on your sitz bones. Get this nice fullness. Maybe even look over your right shoulder if that feels available to you. You breathe in deep. You breathe out long. And you come back to the center position and forward on the chair seat. Spread your fingers, open your palms nicely. Now close your hands and draw your knuckles toward your forearms. And again, open the hands. Hug your elbows in toward your ribs so that you've got this nice openness of the chest. See if you can take your hands a little bit farther away from each other while still hugging the elbows in toward the ribs. And release out of the pose. Let's do a little bit more movement of the wrists. Sometimes when you get really warm, you find that the fingers and the toes and the ankles swell up quite a bit. So let's get a little bit of movement in those areas. So move the wrists in a circular manner. I like keeping the elbows close to the ribs so that I can just test out some actions like taking the hands wide apart again. with your feet, see if you can move around. Move the heels around, come to the tiptoes. Now come to the heels, lift your toes up, spread your toes, and draw your toes toward the right. Lift the toes up and draw to the left, and to the right again, and to the left. Staying forward on your chair seat, lift your right knee up and take it down. Take your left knee up and take it down. Step the feet nice and wide apart. Come forward on your chair seat. Take your hands right at the knees and bend your elbows as you bow forward. Don't go so far that you're rounding the spine. See if you can keep a nice elongated spine here. Draw your elbows forward. Allow your breath to create kind of this bobbing effect. The in-breath kind of lifts you away from the floor. The out-breath takes you a little bit deeper. You breathe in deep and out long. You breathe in deep and out long. Breathe in deep and out long. Lift yourself up and step your feet so that they're hip distance apart. Draw your right knee in, lift the right knee up and past the right ankle, just beyond the knee. Hold on to the right kneecap and the right heel. As you do, hug the elbows in toward your ribs again and just bow forward, trying to keep the spine as elongated as possible. Try not to let the head draw down. Keep the head lifted, the shoulder blades hugging in. And inhale, carry your foot off the knee and place it back to the floor. Lift your left leg up and carry your foot to that outer right knee. Press your right hand into the heel, the left hand into the knee. It's almost like an accordion. You're just pressing the hands in so that the leg stays very active. You're pressing your heel to the hand and the hand is resisting, pressing back. You're drawing down and just kind of noticing how this side feels. And inhale, rise up and park your feet down, but sit back in your chair seat. Sit back and allow your hands to just rest on tops of the thighs. In this practice, you move the spine in many different ways. You move the joints. These are some very basic go-to movements in chair yoga. Anytime you've been sitting still in a chair for too long, might be good to apply what you've learned here to do some movement of the spine. With your eyes closed, breathe in deep and breathe out long. Just allow your facial muscles to soften. Give yourself this time to just focus on the breath and focus on any sensations that you might have felt in the movements that were done. Any differences that you noted? when we were doing a lateral stretch to the right side and to the left side, or a twist to one side compared to the other. What did you find out about your body? What movements seemed like you were doing nothing at all compared to those movements that you felt like you need to practice a little bit more to go a little bit deeper in the pose? Even a short chair yoga practice just allows you to bring greater attention to your movements. You get to know your body so much better. Take your hands right in front of your heart. In yoga, we honor the practice. We honor all that the practice teaches us about our own bodies. Namaste.